Hey guys, welcome to the conference championship wrap up of this special 10th anniversary Blood, Sweat, and Beers season. What fun that was, for some of us anyway. I'm sure that there were ulcers created and nubs bleeding and things from the nail chewing between Aaron and Joe. That was kind of fun. Joey all but conceding, all but using the word conceding. I don't think you can say white flag and then pretend like it was just a discussion about it. You say white flag and you might as well be waving it. But obviously the score is what it is. Watching Cam Newton do absolutely nothing was enjoyable, which had nothing to do with fantasy. I just enjoyed that actually, the result of that and the way that went down. So that was kind of neat. It's too bad, Aaron, you couldn't flex the Titans defense because you would have had it. That would have been pretty stellar. And on the other side, as Nathan pointed out to me first thing this morning, he could have won. He had bench points that could have beaten 145. Unfortunately, he would have never played the players that it would have taken. He would have had to put in, Derrick Henry instead of Lindsey. I could see that happening. That was the bulk of it. But he also would have had to swap out Cooper for Diggs, and with what Cooper was doing, obviously you're going to hang on there. And you would have had to put in Justin Jackson for Tariq Cohen. So you would have had to really taken some chances on that one. So solid win by Keith, no matter how you look at that. Interesting question though, Bill or Alex. I'm sorry, I'm still not clear on where we're going with that. But was 68 points the lowest point total in a win? No. We've had some real stinkers out there, and I typically don't look at some of the playoff games, but the lowest total in a win was actually round one a couple years ago, 2 years ago, and Keith had 63 points and beat John by 0.7 of a point, 63 to 62.3. That was a real exciting game. That was in the first round of the playoffs, though, so actually the lowest score in a winning effort in the regular season was 2011, Week 8. Nathan had 66 and beat Ruben, who had 64. If you want the lowest total points scored in a game, well, that would be Ruben and Kurt, who, like children, emptied their roster onto their bench in the second round of the playoffs in protest of not making the playoffs, not because of anything unfair other than the fact that they just didn't play very well through the season, and they ended up with a 0-0 tie at the end of that game, so that technically was the lowest score there. So we've got an interesting matchup. Joe skidded a little bit and then seems to have righted the ship, but was this week just a fluke? Did he get in just simply because Aaron got out? Is he backing his way in, Buffalo Bills style, or does he have something going and we have to worry about it? So will he join the elite group as only the third member to win multiple championships? We don't know. Will Keith win the championship? You'll have to stay tuned.